The Rains of Castamere Lullaby. The song that Tywin Lannister commissioned as a warning to the rest of Westeros what happens when you challenge him is the song that has proven to be the most effective in getting her to bed. Okay, let me just sit with that for a second. A father is singing the Rains of Castamere, the literal anthem of mass murder, the song that plays right before an entire house of people gets slaughtered in a mine, to his 18-month-old daughter as a lullaby. And it works. Like, really works. She's out cold. She's nodding off to the sound of a family being wiped out in the most brutal way possible. This is not a drill. Mindsnap, you guys. Mindsnap. So, someone posted online about this dad who's basically raising his toddler on a steady diet of Game of Thrones horrorcore. And I need you to understand the full scope of this because it's not just that he's singing a dark song. It's that he's choosing this song over the classic nursery rhymes because it's the only one that actually works. Baba Black Sheep, too bouncy, too short. She demands an encore. So he's like, cool, let's try something with actual emotional weight. Enter Into the West from Lord of the Rings. Beautiful, sweeping, melancholic, perfect for bedtime, right? Wrong. Because while it's calming, it's also about loss and longing and the bittersweet passage of time. Which, sure, fine, but also, why are we traumatizing a toddler with Middle-earth grief? Then he tries Hoist the Colors from Pirates of the Caribbean, a song about rebellion, about defiance, about the sea and the wind and the call to arms. And somehow that works too. The kid's out like a light. But then he drops the real bombshell, the Rains of Castamere. The song that plays when the Starks get butchered at the Red Wedding. The song that's basically the god equivalent of a mob hit. The song that's so iconic, so heavy, that even people who've never seen the show know it means something terrible is about to happen. And this dad is singing it to his baby. Like a lullaby. Like a bedtime story. I need to pause here because what? How? Why? This is not how parenting is supposed to go. You're supposed to sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, maybe Hush Little Baby if you're feeling fancy. You're not supposed to be like, okay, time for the Rains of Castamere, the got version of Rockabye Baby. But here's the thing, it works. The kid loves it. She's out cold. And that's the part that's messing with me the most. Because at what point do we stop and go, wait, is this actually a good idea? Like, sure, she's asleep now, but what's she dreaming about? Is she having nightmares about Lannister soldiers bursting into her room? Is she waking up in a cold sweat, whispering, the rains weep o'er her halls, in her sleep? Or is she just weirdly chill about medieval warfare? This dad knows what he's doing, though. He's not naive. He's fully aware of the undertones. He's like, yeah, I don't want my daughter growing up thinking that drowning an entire house in a repurposed mine is a good way to deal with people rebelling against you. Which, fair. But then he's like, but also, the Rains of Castamere is the only thing that works, so he's stuck. He's in a parenting paradox where the most effective bedtime song is also the most psychologically damaging one. It's like if your kid only fell asleep when you read them Go Ask Alice or The Bell Jar. You'd be like, okay, but also no. So now he's trying to find a replacement. He's memorizing Far Over the Misty Mountains Cold, a song from The Hobbit about dwarves singing about their lost home. It's beautiful. It's nostalgic. It's got pine trees and waterfalls and swords and walking sticks. Wait, walking sticks? That's the least intimidating thing in the world. This is the song he's replacing the Rains of Castamere with? A song about hiking? But here's the thing, he's worried. He's worried that if he keeps singing the Rains of Castamere, his daughter is going to grow up thinking that brutal, calculated revenge is a normal bedtime activity. And he's not wrong. Because let's be real, if you're a kid and your dad's singing you the Got Massacre anthem every night, you're going to have opinions about that. You might grow up thinking that drowning people in mines is a totally acceptable way to handle conflict. You might start plotting your own revenge fantasies before you even learn to tie your shoes. And that's the thing about parenting. It's not just about getting the kid to sleep. It's about what you're teaching them in the process. Are you teaching them that the world is a beautiful, magical place? Or are you teaching them that the world is a brutal, cutthroat place where families get wiped out if they step out of line? Because the Rains of Castamere is not just a song. It's a warning. It's a threat. It's the musical equivalent of a mob boss saying, you cross me, and this is what happens. So this dad is in a tough spot. He wants his kid to sleep, But he also doesn't want her to grow up thinking that genocide is a bedtime routine. And I respect that. I respect that he's thinking about this. Most parents would just be like, yeah, whatever works, and keep singing the Rains of Castamere until their kid's first word is start. But no, this dad is aware. He's worried. He's trying to find a middle ground. But here's the thing. Far over the misty mountains, cold might not be the answer. Because while it's beautiful, it's also about longing. It's about loss. It's about a group of dwarves singing about their homeland, which they'll never see again. It's bittersweet. It's melancholic. It's the kind of song that makes you think about death and exile and unfulfilled dreams. So now he's replacing one dark song with another dark song. He's just trading mass murder for existential dread. And I get it. I really do. Parenting is hard. You're exhausted. You just want the kid to sleep. But at what point do we stop and go, is this the hill we want to die on? Because if your kid only sleeps to the Rains of Castamere, you're basically raising a tiny, sleep-deprived Game of Thrones fanatic. And that's not cute. That's concerning. So what's the solution? Should he just lean into it? Should he start calling her Little Lion and telling her bedtime stories about Tyrion's wit and Cersei's wrath? Should he get her a tiny Valyrian steel dagger to sleep with? Or should he just accept that his kid is going to grow up thinking that drowning people in mines is a totally normal way to handle conflict and move on with his life? I don't know. I really don't. Because on one hand, the Rains of Castamere works. It actually works. The kid's out cold. She's relaxed. She's happy. And that's what matters, right? The ends justify the means. But on the other hand, what the hell are we teaching her? This is the kind of parenting dilemma that keeps me up at night. Literally. Because I'm a parent too, and I'm sitting here thinking, okay, but what if my kid only sleeps to never gonna give you up on Luke? Is that better? Is that healthier? At least Rick Astley isn't threatening to murder anyone. At least Rick Astley is just a guy who really, really likes you. But no, this dad is out here singing got death metal to his toddler. And I need to know, is this art? Is this performance? Is this parenting? Or is this just the most unhinged thing I've ever heard? Drop your verdict below. Was this dad right or wrong? Should he keep singing the Rains of Castamere? Or should he find a new lullaby before his kid starts plotting her first red wedding? Subscribe and hit the bell.